Hey folks, welcome back. We are playing Transport Fever 2 once more. We're having a second crack at a very difficult start. Using the same map seed, however this time I'm playing on the archipelago tropical setting. I've boosted islands to the full and everything else is the same as last time. So let's crack on. We're going to take a different approach this time. Last time we tried using trucks and that didn't work, so this time we're going to use trains. And fingers crossed, the route I have in mind on this map is going to turn a profit. But we've got to build it all perfectly. We need to save and scrimp money wherever we can. So yeah, this is going to be challenging. So the thing you need for trains, if you're going to start in 1850, you need flat terrain. And where we're going to start, it's not completely flat, but it's pretty close. Right, so what are we planning? Well, there is a chain here that looks quite enticing. So we have our oil refinery. So we have the oil well delivering to the oil refinery, coming back to the fuel refinery and selling it in Nagpur. Eventually we could sell to Chennai as well. That is a long route up there, so we will not be able to afford to do that at the start. Now we do have a hill here, so this is sort of what I was alluding to. So this is pretty flat, but yeah, we're going to have to probably pay for a tunnel through here because our trains cannot go uphill. Alright, so we're going to do a little reworking. I'm going to get rid of that road. Also going to get rid of that. And all of that as well. You think, wow, why are you demolishing all that? Well, we don't need that road, and it's going to get in the way of our track. I'm going to build another road up here. So what we're going to do is we're going to ship or truck down some extra oil from this refinery to here, so that, and then the train will ship in the oil there. And this needs 2 to 1 to produce the refined oil, and that will allow our train to go back fully loaded. That's the plan anyway. All right, now we're going to put some cargo stations down. I'm going to go slightly shorter than the default, just to save a little bit of money. And then I want that to be connected to that road. Build this out here actually slightly, and we'll just extend the road over to it. Okay. Then we want to build our track. Well, so before we build the track, excuse me, we do that, I want to build a second track here. That's mostly planning for the future. So I'm not actually going to connect 2 tracks at the start. Again, we want to save money. But my stations are going to be angled in different ways. And so, for example, the fuel, I'm going to need it that way around. And if I don't have 2 tracks off the platform, I'm going to get in a mess later on. Alright, let's turn on the consoles. So again, let's build our extra track. And then the 3rd station, so that's going to be somewhere around here. With a bit of luck, okay, we want to build the 2nd track before I get ahead of myself. And see we can connect that to that, and then the bottom one to the bottom one. Now this is the expensive route because it's building a tunnel. But it's full speed all the way. Because of that, I'm just going to accept that 487,000, because if I started trying to save a little bit of money, I probably wouldn't maintain the maximum speed. So we're just going to have to stomach that extra cost. And then here, what are you doing? It's just okay, it doesn't want us to connect that. So I can connect it there, but we're losing speed, which is a bit of a shame. So what I'm thinking, we will extend this out. It's not that expensive. You sort of pay the upfront cost on the first excavation you do, and then the second one is a lot cheaper. I think we only need it in that way for the moment. Alright, so we can get it up to 70 miles an hour. I'll accept that. And this one isn't too bad, so make sure that we select the top one. Oh, now that's Alright, well, I'm going to have to build this one in stages for sure. I think that's not too bad. So that gives us enough space for some more tracks on the lower side. Annoying, isn't it? I can delete that there. Because it only needs that to be active. There we go, so that's perfect. So 75 miles an hour all the way into the station. I'm going to want 2 trains running on this initially, so we're going to need, well, so I either need to double track it all the way, or crossover. How much is it going to cost us to double track it? This is still going to be the expensive bit. Yes, that's 200,000. We don't need to do that. We can. If it'll let me. Alright, let's start the other side. Start from here. That's better. Alright, let's set up some signals. So we are going to be going that direction. That'll do. We need to connect this platform with the oil well. Okay, let's start that way. Yeah. Are we connected here? No, we're not connected here. Okay, let's just get a little road. There we go. Right, now we're connected. And we can create our rail line. So we're going to start there, pick up the oil, deliver it there, and then back to the fuel refinery. It's going to be rail, oil chain to fuel. Alright, so you want to wait for a full load when you start, and the rest I think can just stay on defaults. Now, next train, let's set up this oil well. So I'm going to create a new road. It's just going to going to come down something like that. We do that in stages. Hopefully we can save some money. Okay, so we just want a small... Yeah. I want as few trucks on this line as possible, so I want it as far away from the oil as possible while still being connected. Let's just put down vehicle depot, and then on this side it's pretty much the same. Now we could just put down a truck unload stop, but they don't unload very fast if you do that, whereas if we put down just a small single platform depot, they will drop off straight away. Alright, so that looks good. Let's just buy a few vehicles for that. So we want cargo. Need to create a new line. That's going to be truck, crude oil, Jefe. Okay. So the last road bit we need to do is we need to connect this into the town to sell the fuel. So let's connect up some of these roads. So we're going to have the road down here, down here. So this will be the shortest distance. See if we can do that a bit cheaper. Okay, so again, I think we can get away with a small truck station. Is that the right side of the road? Yes, it is. Again, this can be quite close to town, but I don't want the town growing around it. So let's just have it like that. Now we're going to deliver a truck stop in the town. So we're going to come down this road on the right hand side. Oh no, I don't want to do that. Alright, so if we're coming down on the right hand side, we want to turn this direction and sort of come in a loop around here. So yes, I want the wagon stop here. So new line. So that's perfect. See, there's no crossover then at this junction. So truck, that's going to be fuel to flag per center. There. Is there anything else that we need to do? Let's just put a vehicle on that line. Well, the last thing we almost forgot is to build a railway depot. Can't run trains without trains. I think we want it. Yeah, we'll just stick it behind here. Yeah, that's fine. Right, let's buy our train. So we've got to go with the Russian class 5. We want to add a whole bunch of tank cars. So I'm thinking let's go with 7. So that's 1.6 million. Send that to the route. And nothing left but to unpause. So let's do that and make sure that we start getting oil where we expect. So we've got oil there, good. Got it at our depot here. So yeah, we can increase time and start things rolling. We're going to need a whole bunch of vehicles here. I'm just going to pin that one for the moment. This is where we're going to be spending our money for a little while. I'll probably pay off $1 million, so let's do that. Although I'll be spending it very soon on a second train. What are we doing here? So we're queuing. But there's loads of fuel available, so it's just taken that long to pick up the fuel, I guess. Let's just have a look at the wait time settings in that line. Alright, so Hyper Central, we want you to have a full load. Yeah. going to make any difference. Oh no, they're moving fast now. That's better. Strange. Alright, let's get a whole bunch more cows then. Alright, so we've got a train coming in here. So when it reaches about this point, we're going to pause and we're going to buy a second train. Okay, that'll do. So you need a million. So if we click on this train and then we can just select loan it. That leaves us with enough money to buy some more trucks for this line. I'm probably going to have to take out one more loan because we will want trucks down here to deliver into the town, and we will want more trucks on this line as well. So what's the rate? So we want this rate to be approaching 200 eventually. We don't need that much for the moment. So in 1857, that is the key date for us, we get a faster train, a more powerful engine. And we need the money to be able to upgrade our two current trains for that. At that point, we will want to be delivering more, as much oil as we can down here. What are we doing now? So we've got plenty of oil on this platform, so that is looking good. This will suggest I don't need to add any more trucks to this line at the moment. We can spend our money here. I need some more money. So I'm going to see if this is going to earn us enough for me to buy some trucks. $16 miles an hour. Alright, so 128 really only gives us enough for one, but we'll buy it. If I could get away without taking another loan, that would be very nice. I suspect we're not going to be able to do that, but let's see how much we get when these two trains reach their platforms. Right, so that one's having to wait, so we didn't get the timing quite right. I think from now on they'll be okay though. If they're not, we may just bite the bullet and double track this. That would definitely cause us to go into the red. So let's see if we can avoid doing that. Okay, very nice, 189. And look, this is going to pull into the platform soon. Yeah, but it didn't get us anyway. Didn't get us positive. How are we doing here? As long as this isn't over 20, we're not wasting anything. Now, yeah, it's going to wait again, isn't it? I need to extend this track at least a little bit. All right, well, let's bite the bullet. We will take one more loan. So we're going to have to bring the merging forward. I might as well just bring it all the way. Don't think this is going to cost much. Well, 89. Then we can have the crossover back here. Yeah, we only need it to that platform at the moment, so that's fine. Let's just set up a signal. They're gonna hit if I don't do something. So next time I want you going down that way. Coming back. Right, there you go. Alright, I need to get one of these onto the other track. So let's have a crossover here as well. So it's just going to be a temporary thing. So we want you to go down there. We need to block you. Go in there. Just for a moment. Okay, why have you done that? think I need to delete these signals. It's going to use that track now. Get out of the way. And then once it's swapped over, I can fix things up. Alright, so we want trains to be going from left to right on the top line. So with that in mind, that signal there, this line there. That's probably all we need at that point. Yes, when this comes back, it'll fix itself. Yeah, good. All sorted. Right, let's buy some trucks down here. And we can actually still afford them. Fuel. Yeah, we want you to be fully loaded. There you Can I get away without building any more trucks? I need one more on this line. Let's build the many. I will have in a second now. Okay, there we go. Alright, so let's put one more on there. I think that should sort that out. We don't want this sitting over 20 because that's just wasting fuel. That's why we got that little exclamation mark popping up, basically telling us we are losing fuel sitting on the platform to theft and things like that. Alright, how are we doing over here? So our rail line is making reasonable money by the looks of it, and the trucks are at least breaking even making a little bit of money as well. We've got full load sitting on the platform, ready for when this train pulls in. So all in all, I would say things are looking very nice. So we've even got a healthy, positive balance now. Alright, so I'm going to pause here, and what I'll do is, because really I'm not going to do anything else until 1857, in between this episode and the next, I will just let time run on to 1857, and then we will pick things up there, and you'll be able to see how we're getting on. So anyway, thanks for watching, and I hope to see you in the next episode.